These are comfortable.
Inside each picture there are many tiny pictures. You can explain, I think, better. Cut the rest.
And you're going to cut it with me, aren't you?
Just got a few words first. Just I want to welcome everybody. I'm not going to say long things because we've got other people who are far better off than I am at speaking. I'm Jane Evans, for those people who don't know me. I'm the independent chair for the Local Safeguarding Group, both adults and children's, in Walsall. I'm very proud of the fact that we've got here to open this Starfish sweep. It's been a long time coming, and I'm very proud of the young people who've actually put such an effort into doing some work around the design and making it child friendly. So welcome everybody here, and I think Vidya and I plotted and planned for a sweep many years ago when we both worked together for such a long time to get something that was special for children and child protection, and Vidya was the driving force behind all of that. So thank you, Vidya. Thank you.
Do you mind going on the side? Do you really want to do it? Yeah, click on this side.
This side?
That's it. Use the 10 degrees there. That's it.
You're going to cut it, are you? I'll answer that. They're having great difficulty. And look at the chief executive there. Because he's promising me things.
Not sure I did.
Where's your witness?
Well, whenever you're ready.
All right.
Hey,
how did we get that one? Can I have a tour around that?
Yes, I think.
I'd like to have a look around all
Shall we head on
Yeah,
through
do you want to lead
into
us
the
through?
suite? Yeah. Okay to do this?
Be hosting this facility, though it's very much a kind of joint effort and not just a Walsall healthcare unit. I think we're particularly pleased to see so many people here to kind of mark the opening, and really interested that the development here was done with so much input from local young people rather than just from the kind of professionals who sort of idea the suite was. So it's great to kind of see the facility open. I'm sure everyone will enjoy having a look round shortly, and I think I'm handing over to Dan to tell us a little bit more about before we ask the Mayor to say something as well.
To tell you who I am, I'm Youth Inspector part of Walsall Council by YPSS. This long title that brings together lots of different organisations such as Youth Service and Youth Justice Service. But part of that is something called the SIT, and it's been something quite magical in Walsall, which is the Safeguarding and Inspections team. It's a group of young people that almost sits at the same level as the Safeguarding Children Board. And initially the board and Sebastian and Vidya came to me and said, Dan, how about some of the SIT members getting involved to redesign the suite? And we said, well, we could have a look at that. But I think what was the essence for the SIT was that they really wanted virtual vulnerable groups to be involved in this. So we had 4 vulnerable group sets who were involved, and that was BME communities, young people.
The young people on the SIT, the hospital and the artists. It made sure that both the hospital and us were controlling it, but the young people led the way and the virtual groups helped to, when you're looking closer, the design of it, the little shapes, you'll see all drawings are now by young people from the virtual groups that are part of the SIT. It's been a really good process, and I think that we had to make sure, because it's from 0 to 18, that the theme all the way through is accessible for all young people. And we had to make sure that, you know, 18-year-olds would feel as engaged as 2 or 3-year-olds. And I think we've achieved that when you have a full look round. Okay. Thank you.
I'm Vidya Rao. I'm the designated worker for children's safeguarding. Maybe I'm grateful for also Healthcare Trust for keeping this building, these rooms ready for the examination suite, because I was there long, you know, as Jane said, that the blueprint was being made for the new hospital. And at that time, you know, I did fall in myself, made all these rooms, so we keep it. And the building came up, and he said, your name is still there, we still want it. This was after 14 years. Yes, hang on to it, we'll keep that. So it was Rob Hopkins who brought me here, and these rooms were kept specially for this purpose. And not that. Then the story of the Starfish, which I'm very humbled and honored that is on the wall with a portrait of me as well. Thanks, William, very much for that. Is my professor Leon Polney. It makes no difference. Then this boy threw a fish and said it made a difference to this one fish. So it's just that, you know, you can't make a you can't change the world, but you can make a small difference for everybody. So that has been a sort of philosophy I've been working on, the safeguarding work I do. And I suggested the job, I think, suggested the people like the all our colleagues there. I introduced you later from Sexual Health Clinic, and we've got the crisis point. In a calm atmosphere, all the things can be dealt with. So that is one of the advantages. Now, the future of this. Where is Helen Hipkiss? So she, there she is. Yes, you have been, you know, looking at services all over Birmingham and
across the West Midlands, yes.
And I think Starfish Suite has been mentioned very often.
I'm not only the Mayor of Walsall, I'm also the local councillor, the Chief Executive just found out. And I have been for the last 21 years. I've watched this hospital being built. And it's the one that, well, it is the most important building in this town, without any doubt. We do hear complaints about people going to the hospital. I don't agree with them. We've got a fantastic service. But this is one point that I didn't even know about. And no one out there knows about. They know about the hot light, they know about the outdoor, they know about all that, but they don't know nothing about this. And I think it was you I was saying earlier on. I hadn't got the clue that you was actually doing this. And it's something you should be utterly proud of, and which I'll be keeping an eye on to see how you go on. But I'm Stuart. Everything you do in this hospital, I adore. Yours is an extra one too. One that I didn't know was actually happening. It's a building I've just been told about the two room, about the seahorses that's in there, which I never knew till I got up close and had a close look. And I think your ideas are brilliant. I think the idea what's behind is brilliant. And I think everything about this is something that we actually need, not only in the town as you said, but in the whole of the Black Country. I congratulate you, you've done well.
Thank you.
Right, so I think it's just time to have a little look around now and eat some more cake. Thanks for coming.
One more like that. We're talking like that. Okay, thank you.
We're trying to get in the Walsall to receive some acknowledgement.
Yeah, she's from Highsville School. Oh, she was from Aldridge School.
But it's going to be hard. It's going to be one thing for everyone. So it's going to be a lot of work to learn. That's done.